Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell Podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Jaycob Pieprzyk of Flat Rock Football. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. So, my goodness, what a run that you guys have been on this season. 4-0 to start the year, best start since 2001. Just talk about these last few weeks, man.
These past few weeks have been awesome. We really wanted to not really focus on last year, but build off of last year. We had a lot of great success last year, and that really showed after the work that we put in the off seasons, and it all accumulated to the great success that we've had.
Yeah. Okay, so for people that don't know, what position do you play?
I play wide receiver, and I'm also a corner, and I'm a kick returner as well.
Okay, so you're kind of everywhere, man.
Yeah.
Um, so what's it like to be both a wide receiver and a corner? So you kind of get both sides of the coin there.
Yeah, I like it a lot. When I was pulled up my sophomore and junior year, I really was more focused on corner, but now as a senior, both sides of the ball has uh, definitely been showing a lot more, and I love it. I'm full energy the whole game. Try not to get tired, try not to show it, and I just want to be there for my team.
What's it like being a receiver and being able, to run different routes and all that stuff, and then just as a corner, got to follow everything and what they do.
hmm I think it definitely applies to both sides of the ball. Like I use my knowledge of receiver to help me out at corner and try to use that to see what route the receiver is going to run based on my route work knowledge, and that really helps out at corner.
Yeah. So, what's it like scoring a touchdown?
I scored my first varsity touchdown this year, and I probably blacked out after I scored. I First thing I did was look for my teammates to celebrate with because without them, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. You guys, speaking of your teammates, you guys are just all together.
hmm
What's the chemistry like with all of you guys?
We've all been growing up playing sports together since like elementary school. We've been on like travel baseball teams, rec league basketball teams, and we all have like a very good competitive bond, I would say, with each other, and we push each other to do better for the team always. And I think that definitely shows not only on the football field, on the basketball court, on the baseball field, all the time.
So, what is it like just to have all those? I mean, a few weeks ago to the opening of the new stadium. When Coach was on here, he was telling me that it was like the biggest crowd he's ever seen. Probably one of the biggest crowds the Flat Rock football seen in a long, long time. What was that like to just to have the community support behind you guys?
It's awesome to have the community support, and especially in a game like that against a rival like Airport. We play for the Jug, and it was huge to put on for the city like that. And we try not to get caught up in all that though. We just wanted to beat them because it's been a long time since we have beat them, and we wanted to go out our senior year as seniors and leave the trophy case filled for the up and coming underclass.
Um, Big game coming up this week. What's that? What's it going to be like to go against a really, really tough team?
Uh, they're gonna make us work for it, definitely. We haven't beat them in a long time either. I think since 2017 too. So we definitely have our work put out for us this week to really show that we're the team that we say that we are, and I think that's definitely going to show Friday night.
Okay.
We've been working really hard in practice for this game.
All right. How do you like mentally get ready for a game?
I come home from school, and the first thing I do is I turn on like Jalen Ramsey highlights or George Pickens highlights or like someone like Sean Taylor, and I just like to. That just motivates me to play the game of football. Um, Recently, I started watching like Conor McGregor like trash talk videos too. Like I don't know, that just motivates me too. Like and like Mike Tyson, that's another one that I watch pregame.
Yeah.
And then I go to the locker room and I music really helps too, I would say.
Okay. What's Jacob listening to?
Pregame, probably like NBA YoungBoy, Lil Baby, Metallica,
Yeah,
mm, stuff to get you like amped up for sure.
for sure. Um, all right. Well, let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Hmm.
All right. What is
Uh,
okay? Oh, so what is your what do you have any football superstitions?
uh, Superstitions. I definitely have a huge one. So like I have this like bandana. It's not really a bandana. It's like uh a sweatband, I guess. And I never wash that, like ever. Never wash it.
Really?
And yeah, and I've always done that since I was playing like pee wee football. And it's kind of gross to be honest, but it's always been a superstition of mine to not wash it.
Yeah. Um, what's favorite athlete you liked growing up?
My favorite athlete is probably Calvin Johnson, just because he was so close to home, and uh, he's one of the main reasons that I ended up playing football and liking football was just because he was so great at it.
All right. And finally, what is something people do not know about you?
Something people do not know about me. Mm, I would say probably that I'm actually pretty good at Guitar Hero, to be honest. Might sound a little nerdy, but I do
It's okay.
shred it in Guitar Hero.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jacob, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll
Hmm.
and coming on and talking with us. And best of luck this weekend.
For sure. Thank you.